All right, viewers, we've decided to go live here and talk about the B word and the T word and the 1980s and the current times. So, pardon my guerrilla shooting technique. Here, I can rest the phone on my knee. That's better. Right. So, and please leave a comment if you're tuning in. Back in the 1980s, if anybody out there remembers the 1980s, I know it was quite a long time ago, but if you remember the 1980s, there was a lot of government spending going on in terms of the defense budget by the Reagan administration, right? You remember that? I mean, of course, it's the legislature who's writing the checks, but Reagan used to spend a lot of money, and a lot of people were very pissed. And you know how that went, right? Well, back in the 1980s, an interesting thing happened because people used to wig out about how many millions of dollars were being spent. Well, now, whether that's because they don't understand economics and that's all printed money and largely not a real increase in value uh, in terms of more money in the economy. Okay, everybody understands inflation, right? But back in the 1980s, there was a big freak out moment where people said, oh, the government's now spending billions of dollars instead of only millions. So if you remember that, that was an interesting time, right? It was kind of like a new mode of spending. Not that it was significantly different than what's going. Well, okay, so it is quite a bit different than what's going on now in terms of percentage of GDP to debt and things like that, right? The debt clock has just reached. The U.S. national debt has just reached 25 trillion in the past couple days, and the point is, we're long into a new state of affairs where now we're using the T word. So the B word is no longer an issue. Now the T word is what's up. Um, as everything is now measured in trillions, the current liabilities of the U.S. are over 120 trillion. So anyway, I won't really get into what the math is on all of that. I'm not going to break out the actual debt clock statistics, which does break it down in all kinds of different ways. You can view debt by state. And what's the point of it all? Well, the point is, during times of economic strife, the government's supposed to reduce spending, which props up the economy, not shut down the economy and increase spending. That's a surefire way to do a great test on how to shut down the government. So, so yeah, and on a side note, that is a thing that people are talking about in a very frightened fashion, also, right? Government shutdowns. Oh no. Oh, Undertaker. Oh, Kane is Kane is going to put you into the grave, Undertaker. All right, pardon my pro wrestling references. And yeah, so yeah, government shutdowns. Do you remember in what was it, 2010, when Ted Cruz astutely shut down the government due to Obamacare? Remember that one? Oh, that was a delight. And of course, I'm always a fan of government shutdowns for reasons I won't explain in this video. But I was delighted to hear that the government had shut down. I was like, ooh, that's great. We'll still have air superiority, and we'll still have we'll still have the national government doing all the essential roles, right? And I won't get on essential in this video either. Pardon the shaky cam as I am trying to hold the camera on my leg. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about the B word and the T word and whatever asides it took me on. So yeah, please leave a comment. Let us know how much a hot dog cost when you were young. Let us know if you've got a family member who says, when I was your age, they used to pay us $45 for a barrel of oil. or something like that. And yeah, we'll be coming at you with more content soon. Please check out our earlier videos and don't forget to share the content on your social media. This is smAsho signing off. Or trying to.